Everybody had a great Thanksgiving. We've slipped into a spot that I scouted last weekend and found. Couldn't hunt it yesterday. Yesterday was a lot different in temperature. We had 60 some odd degrees yesterday with rain moving in. Blew in this cold front. So we slipped in here because we need a north wind to hunt this. Yesterday we had a south wind. Today we got a north wind. So we slipped up in here. It's the first opportunity we got to be able to talk to you guys. We bumped some deer out here this morning. So we've been kind of sitting here just chilling out, trying to see what was going on. But we're going to sit back and relax. It's Black Friday. Let's see if we can get some country boy shopping done. I don't think he liked what he's saying. What we're doing, guys, this is a spot I found last weekend. Put a camera on it. Got a pine thicket right here in front of us. Hardwoods on this side. Got a fire break that runs this way, an old logging road here. Needed a north wind to hunt it. Hung a camera on it last weekend. We've had tons of pictures on it. No big bugs or anything, but some big does working that scrape and a couple small bugs. We actually come in here, we're gonna sit on the ground just to kind of survey the situation. Big doe steps out. She ain't gonna get to run off blowing at us like that one did. Here's something.
Well guys, today's Black Friday, by the way. Chris got one yesterday, but we couldn't come over and hunt this spot. Like I said earlier in the video, I was doing some scouting last weekend because we had a bad wind, and I had come through this pine thicket, just you can see right back here. We got a big holler off on the right here. Well, matter of fact, the doe flopped down there in the bottom, so we got to go get her out of the bottom. But when I come out of that pine thicket, there was a deer last weekend had heard me, and it come running up, but I was standing in the clear, so it made me out, and it left out of here. I got to looking around, and right over there was a fresh scrape. And what we got here is a transition between a pine thicket, hardwoods, and there's an old fire break that runs right beside this pine thicket right here. And so first thing we did was came in here and put a camera over this scrape, which Chris is going to put in some pictures of a lot of the deer that we got in just a week's time using that scrape, wearing that scrape out. And we actually, what's that stuff that we got? It's Tink's mock scrape starter.
Yep.
Put a little bit of that in there. And man, they've been wearing that scrape out, but so far we hadn't got any real good bucks on camera. We got some spikes. Matter of fact, one of them that busted us a while ago. And that's the reason I shot the way I did on this deer here. I kind of shot through some thick stuff because she was fixing to get out in the clear, and I bet she was fixing to make us. And I was worried she was going to make us, so I took the shot. And when I come over here, she was still moving a little bit, and I went ahead and put another one in her just to put her down quick. But all in all, this is going to be a very good spot, but we kind of accomplished what we set out to do today. We wanted to come here and put a big doe on the ground. And I was beginning to think that it was going to be over when that spike sat over there blowing and blowing and blowing. He better be glad he wasn't the doe. He wouldn't be blowing no more. But all in all, it worked out this morning. We thankful. Like I said, today's Black Friday, so it's the day after Thanksgiving. Now the work begins to get the doe out of here, and we're poked back in the woods. But it just goes to show you get out scouting around on those bad wind days, you can find some good locations, and I think this is going to be a good one for years to come here. Ready to get her out of here?
Let's do it.
Well, guys, it ain't what I thought it was. It's worse. Ends up being a little buttonhead. I think I've only killed one buttonhead my whole life, and this makes number 2. So I sat there looking through that scope. Chris was looking through the camera. We couldn't see no buttons on it to save our life. It just looked like a doe coming through there. Not to mention we didn't have any buttonheads that I could see on our camera. It is what it is. I'm still thankful. It's going to feed our family. Fill that freezer up. Guess next time I'm just going to have to look a little harder. Crap. Oh well. I hate it that he won't grow up to be a big monster buck, but he'll eat good, and we'll use it. So
that's all you can say.
what else to say? That's what's weird though, is I sat there and I'm burning my eyeballs up just looking at it, and I didn't see them. You didn't see them, so I hate it. Like I said, no apologies. I'm thankful for the meat, so it'll go in the freezer. Now I got to get on to shooting something with some antlers on its head.
Yeah, some real ones.
Some real ones. Even though it wasn't that big doe that I was wanting, it looked like a big doe walking through the woods. And it's just to let you know, guys, sometimes things happen, and I wasn't gonna hide anything. It's a buttonhead. Like I said, this makes number 2 in my lifetime, and I just turned 50 years old. I couldn't see a a button to save my life. But it is what it is. And as always, guys, we appreciate all of you guys watching our stuff. And until next time, I hope all of you guys had a great Thanksgiving yesterday. I hope everything that you have in your life that you're thankful for, that you thank God yesterday for that. And as always, we appreciate you watching. Until next time, God bless.